people. What's happening? Hello, hello, hello. I'm back again. Y'all, I've been having the hardest time trying to get online. I tried earlier and it was giving me a fit. So, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Eve. Give me a second because I do not like this wetness. And I have to clean up after myself because I made a little bit of a mess. So I came to share one of my hacks with you all. One of my multiplication hacks, because I think that we need to, with things the way that they are, I think we need to be more mindful that more than ever about how we spend our money. And I have spent the morning all day actually propagating, propagating, propagating. And that means making more from what I already have. So this is what propagating is, and this what it looks like actually. It's when you take a plant, you take a seedling, like an apothis plant, you take that seedling and you root it and you get more plants. This is the plant, okay? So that is what we're doing today. Wanted to share my growing hack, a growing hack with you all on how to propagate from your stems, your for what you have, how to propagate, your plants. All right. And so since this one already has a root at that node, I don't need that node, so I'm going to cut that node off. And I'll leave this really small node. So I left a small node right here so that it can catch root too. So this is how we create plants. Hey, this is how we create plants from what we already have. This is an apothis plant. It's a very, very popular plant that many of us have in our homes. I love home plants or house plants as well as gardening. And so I wanted to come and show you all how to propagate. So I've had these in water. These are the stems. Like, this is literally the vining plants that came from an apothis. Instead of throwing them away, I decided that I was going to propagate these into new plants. And that is what you see here. This is one of them. This is one that I just potted up. You can see this is the leaf. And so I'm taking one little stem and make a whole plant. Now we're gonna pot these all up, and then I'm gonna come back and show them to you some other time. But we have to begin to save our money. Hello, David. Great to see you here. We are building our home economies. We are managing and multiplying what we already have to get what we want. Building our home economies, building strong home foundations, so that we have what we need in any type of crisis. We are not waiting for anyone to do anything for us. So in this particular case, this one is a plant. This is a whole plant, y'all. I need you to see that. I need you to catch the vibe, okay? This is the vine, this is the root, and this is the foliage. And so I cut this already, but right here is another node, is another small node. So I left that one small node because we are going to pot this up. I'm going to cut this back right here at the node since I have a plant there now. And we're going to put this one in some, we're going to do the same thing we did with the other one. And we're going to pot it up. We're going to make a nice deep setting for this plant to get some roots and get to moving. Okay, we're going to put it down in there, and then we're going to the root down in there, and then we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it up and watch it grow. And so when I open my market, this is how I can create things for market, because I don't have to buy anymore. This is my plant that I created more babies from. And so when I get ready for market, I'll have these to sell because I don't need all of these. But you have to have other things to sell. So I have a marketplace every single month. And so I will eventually have these up and going. Isn't that just exciting? Now, I did the same thing with call you Harry. Okay, because your name is hard to pronounce. Okay, that's cool. Okay, and so this one is a eucalyptus. So I'm trying to get this one to propagate by water because I want to start hydroponic, because that's a really quick method of getting going. So again, we are looking at the roots of these plants, right? Here's another one. You see the roots on that? So it's already got its roots, and it started its root planting up here. So this is a whole plant, literally from a vine, from a branch. Should I say, in this case, a vine, a branch of the vine. Have you ever propagated plants before? This is a really cool way to do it. This is the root system, and this is the plant that's about to grow. So what are we going to do? Again, we're going to create. So I have created 3 plants, 3 new plants so far, and I have about, I don't know how many stems here. So this one came in pretty far. So these nodes will probably grow plants just like this one, right? So if they get small, I'll cut them back and put that one back in and let it root, okay? So you have that as a choice as well. So you want to keep the process going. Keep the process going and just create your plants, create more, create opportunity for yourself, give it away as a mother's, give it away as a gift to somebody on their birthday. People really do love plants. And if you know someone, you've nurtured this plant and gave it the love that it needs, sure, you'd be surprised at somebody who would actually love the fact that you gave them a potted plant. You know what I told my family this year? I said, listen, I sent them all a message. Listen, for Mother's Day, all I want is some fruit trees, some plants, and a thing and a yard of soil. I want a truckload of soil. That's what I want, because that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm loving doing. And so, encourage you today. Here we have another plant. Might not look like much now, but you just wait and see what's going to happen after a while. Now that it's in this soil, you're going to begin to see these blooms all over the place. And so, get to planting, you guys. I didn't come here to stay very long. I did want to tell you all, I think I came in and showed you all earlier today about my lavender. I have 11 new lavender plants. I'm going to be cutting those every single morning and potting them up, because you have to cut those early in the morning and potting them up, because I am expanding, right? So whatever grows right now, I'm expanding on it. As a matter of fact, I may be getting some of these hostas and doing the same thing, because I don't want to buy no more hostas either, because they're $10 a pot. But what if I could create my own, right? So let's get to growing. Let's get excited about growing things, okay? So peace and blessings to you all. I hope you have the most amazing day. Until the next time, this is Dr. Eve. See you on the next video.